Hello friends, considering the current era of globalization, I have chosen a topic which plays vital role in the development and growth of business enterprise. That is we call as a depository receipt. So in this video, we are going to understand the concept of depository receipts and its type. Let's understand with the help of example. Suppose a Indian company need to raise fund. If they have to raise funds, they can opt for public rising. But this company is already raised funds from the market. Means it is a listed company. So it is listed company on stock exchange. Hence, the company want to raise funds from outside the company. That is, when a company are interested to raise funds from foreign investor, it is called as a overseas funding. So, fund raised from the foreign investor, it is called as a overseas fund. Assume the company is raising funds from America. So now it means American investor is ready to invest in Indian company. In this case, the question arises that how American investor invest in Indian company, whether he can invest directly by purchasing the shares. If we can see, there are many companies in India who raise funds from overseas investor. For example, Infosys, HDFC Bank, who raise funds from overseas investor. Now, the question is that how these companies raise funds from overseas. Let's understand this. The company will contact Indian company, so that we call domestic custodian. So the company which interested to raise the funds from American investor, he can contact the Indian company that we call as a domestic custodian. So domestic custodian hold the shares of Indian company in India and do all paperwork related to this. Now, this domestic company has to collaboration with US company because in this example, the Indian company is raising funds from American investor. So, US based company that we called as a overseas depository bank. So, domestic custodian now inform and update about the Indian company who is interested to raise funds from American investor. So, that information is given by the domestic custodian to the overseas depository bank. Now, firstly, we have to understand the depository banks means. So depository is like a bank. Like a bank holds our money on behalf of us, same way the depository holds shares and credit it in our account. It means like bank, depository is holding our shares in electronic form. Now, if Indian company want to raise funds from overseas, then they have to give their shares firstly to the domestic custodian. So domestic custodian will hold the shares of Indian company who is interested to raise funds from foreign investor, that is in this case American investor. The domestic custodian will inform and update the overseas depository bank which is in USA. Further, the overseas depository bank will inform and update the American investor about the Indian company and acknowledge the receipts of what we can say, receipts given by the overseas depository bank to the American investor that acknowledge is related to the holding of shares on behalf of foreign investor. So in this case, this acknowledgement is nothing but we call as the depository receipts. So let's understand the depository receipts means what. In simple word, depository receipts is the receipt where the acknowledgement given by the overseas depository bank to the foreign investor. For example, if we invest in a Indian company, we get the shares, but same shares will be purchased by the investor, then that shares is called as a depository receipts. So if one depository receipt is equal to the 10 equity shares. So in this case, this depository receipt is called as a American depository receipt. So one American depository receipt is equal to the 10 equity shares. It means if foreign investor holds a one depository receipts, it means that he holds the 10 shares of that company. Now, the question in my mind is that if foreign investor want to sell its depository receipts, can he sell it? And answer is yes, he can sell it. Because a depository receipt is also listed and it will be listed on overseas stock exchange such as Nasdaq. It means trading of receipt taken place in stock exchange. Hence, if American investor want to sell his depository receipts, he can sell through American stock exchange and he will not face any issue related to the same. Now, after understanding the depository receipts, it's time to understand the types of depository receipts. So there are three types of depository receipts. So first is ADR, American Depository Receipts. Second is GDR, Global Depository Receipt. And third is IDR, Indian Depository Receipts. So first we can understand the ADR means what. So if Indian company raises funds from retail investor from America, then it is called as a American Depository Receipts. Same way, if investor or Indian company raises funds from other than the America, such as European countries, then it is called as a GDR. Now, in case of IDR, Indian Depository Receipts, if any foreign company raises funds from Indian investor, then it is called as a Indian Depository Receipt. Now, Standard Chartered was the first foreign company to has raised the funds through IDR issues in India. So in this way, these are the three types of depository receipts. There are Chinese depository receipts are available in the market. So I hope this video will help to understand the concept of depository receipts. Also, I request you to subscribe my channel and click on bell icons so you will get the update about next video. Thank you. Thank you very much.